If you're like everyone else, you're probably leveling your character in TBC as fast as possible, which means that you're most likely not reading the quest while leveling. And you're for sure not reading the quest if you're leveling through dungeons. So in this video, we're going to begin summarizing the quest lore in the Burning Crusade. Having said that, let's jump in and find out what's going on in World of Warcraft. Before we get started, my name is Quaylen, and I summarize the quest lore that you most likely skipped reading while playing World of Warcraft. So if this is something you'd be interested in, then make sure to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications. That way you'll be notified when I drop a new episode. Now, because TBC is going on right now and the amount of people in Hellfire Peninsula is absolutely crazy, we're gonna cover these quests using retail. One, because it's faster for me to record the footage, and two, because the quests really haven't changed, so basically the lore is the same. Oh, and we'll be covering this from the Alliance perspective because I had a character that was ready to go, so there's that. Okay, let's dive in and see what you missed. You begin by entering Hellfire Peninsula via the Dark Portal, and run up to Commander Durin. He tells you to catch a ride to Honorhold, speaking with Amish Wildhammer. And when you arrive there, you're to give your orders to Isildur to see what you can do to help out. So now you run over to Amish, and catch a ride all the way to Honorhold. When you arrive, you speak with Isildur. He says that their advances on this world have nearly come to a halt, and that they need a ton of help. He wants you to report to Force Commander Trollbane within the keep to see what you can do further to assist the situation. Now, you run to the keep and speak with Trollbane. He's glad that you're here and says that his name is Daneth, leader of the Sons of Lothar. So, who are the Sons of Lothar? Well, he explains that years ago, his men and him followed a wizard named Khadgar and a paladin named Turalian to this world, with the intent to kill the orcs. But something went wrong and this world was ripped apart, which in the end he lost his friends to the void. They stayed here and fought until the day that the portal would be open again. So if you've wondered why Honorhold is all beat up, it's because it's been here for at least 2 decades. Daneth tells you that while the Burning Legion invaded Azeroth, they were also working here in Outland. Sergeant Altimus, near the Eastern Supply Caravan, has been monitoring their movement and may have insight on their purpose, so go talk to her when you get the chance. Also, you need to speak with Lieutenant Amati at the old guard tower, because there's a rumor of a new breed of orc that may cause a problem. And lastly, Advanced Scout Chadwick is waiting for you inside of the shattered halls of Hellfire Citadel, which we won't be covering because it gives us an error when trying to do an instance in a time-walking campaign. If anyone knows how to fix this, then please leave a comment down below. From here, you leave the keep and report to Lieutenant Amati. She says that the orcs of the Bone Chewer clan are gathering war machine parts for their masters within Hellfire Citadel, which is a bad thing and they need to be stopped. So she wants you to kill 20 Bone Chewer orcs so they can't do what they're doing. While you're there, you speak with Dumfrey, the blacksmithing trainer. He says that resources are in short supply. There aren't any trees around here and the mines are filled with Legion troops. So you need to collect the pieces of scrapped metal and bring them back to be reused. That way they're able to make what they need. Now you head over to the East Tower and speak with Sergeant Adamus. She says that Doom Lord Kha'Zix commands the Burning Legion in Outland. But since we can't get to him yet, we can work on his lieutenants and command troops on the ground. So you're to kill 4 Flamewalker Imps, 6 Internal Warbringers, and 1 Dreadcaller. Doing this should set the Burning Legion back a bit. Now you head out. Kill the 20 orcs, as well as pick up scrap pieces around the area. Then you head over to the east and kill Lord Kha'Zix's troops. After all of this is done, you head back to Sergeant Adamus. For having killed the demons, you're rewarded with either the Rage Reaver or the Foe Reaver. And for what you've done, the frequency of attacks should be lessened in the future. Now Adamus wants you to head out and meet with Rohamis's crew near the front line. They're a bunch of people that are devoted to the complete extermination of the Burning Legion. Once you get there, you'll have more work to do. Now, you head back to the West Tower and speak with Lieutenant Amati. For having killed the 20 orcs, she rewards you with your choice of shield, and says that with what you've done, we'll find victory over the orcs. Amadi then tells you about the Bleeding Hollow clan of fell orcs, and how they have collected insignias from fallen Honorhold soldiers, turning them into cursed talismans. The worry is that the dark magic in these talismans will be used against us, so she wants you to recover one of them from a Bleeding Hollow orc in Zeth Gore to the east, and bring it to Corporal Iron Ridge at Expedition Point. Before leaving, you speak with Dumfrey and turn in the scrap pieces that you recovered, and he rewards you with the Magistrate's Greaves. He then says that the Horde across the way have their old blade throwers aimed right at us, so the best course of action would be to burn them down so they won't be a threat. We'll get to that later. Once again, you head out, and make your way to Zeth Gore. Once you arrive, you kill orcs until one of the cursed talisman drops. Once you have that, you make your way to Expedition Point, and when you get there, you turn in the talisman to Corporal Iron Ridge. He says that he can't allow the orcs to use these cursed talismans, so you need to acquire all of them so that they can be disposed of, and the soldiers who owned them before may be honored for their sacrifice. From here, you'll head back into Zeth Gore and recover 12 talismans. Since you're at Expedition Point, you run up to Forward Commander Kingston, who says that he has a mission for you. The Legion front to the northeast have portals set up, used to gather reinforcements from all around Outland. Kingston wants you to destroy them. He hands you a primer designed in Area 52, and created using the demon's own power as an explosive device. The only thing you need to do is gather demonic rune stones from the enemies around the portals. Then use the primer to detonate the stones inside of them. Lastly, you speak with Wing Commander Debiri. He says that we need to strike Zeth Gore from the air, but we need someone on the ground to direct the fire. So he wants you to take smoke beacons into Zeth Gore and place them under each of the towers in the area. That way they can direct their attack from the sky. From here, you head out and place the smoke beacons under the towers so that the air team can bomb them from the sky. Then you kill orcs until you have 12 of the cursed talismans. From here, you head northeast to where the Legion portals are located. Once you get there, you kill demons until you've collected 8 demonic stones so that you can blow up the portals. Once those are done, you head out and return to Expedition Point. When speaking with Wing Commander Debiri, he says that he could see the smoke on the towers from here and rewards you with the gilded crimson chestplate. Forward Commander Kingston says that disabling the portals will slow the Legion reinforcements for a long time. He then rewards you with either the Invader's Great Helm or the Fire-Scarred Breastplate. Now Kingston wants you to blow up 2 transporters that were near the portal area, and you can do this by speaking with Debiri, who will put you on a griffin so you can fly over and drop bombs. Corporal Iron Ridge is saddened to see the talismans, but thanks you for recovering them. Now, because you've been inside of Zeth Gore and lived, Iron Ridge wants you to kill Warlord Mork, who is the one that commands the Fell troops in the area. Once he's dead, you're to bring back his armor, so that Iron Ridge can display it for the soldiers and bolster them. Now you run up to Wing Commander Debiri again, and hop onto a griffin, so you can fly over the transporters and destroy them with the bombs that are given to you. Once that's done, you head back into Zeth Gore and fight Warlord Mork. Once he's dead, you head back to Expedition Point. And upon getting there, Corporal Iron Ridge is excited that Mork is dead, and says that we now have a fighting chance against the Fell Orcs. He then tells you that while you were out in Zeth Gore, he received news that his commanding officer, Colonel Jules, was stricken with the demonic corruption while fighting near the Gorgaz outpost. So he would like for you to return to Honorhold and see what you can do to help. Forward Commander Kingston is in a really good mood because you destroyed the transporters, and rewards you with either the Helm of Infinite Visions or the Protectorate Breastplate. So far you've made a small dent in the Burning Legion's forces. Still, this is only the beginning, as a whole new world of adventures await you, waiting to be discovered. And that is just the start of the Burning Legion quest lore. For my opinion, it's not that bad. It kind of leads you on a straight line of quests, which is really, really nice. There are a lot of side quests around, and we'll most likely get to those later. But all in all, I'm really excited for TBC, and I hope that you are too. But before we take off, I want to thank the Patreon subscribers for supporting this channel. It really helps with the costs that go into producing these episodes every week. If you'd like to help out, then please check out the Patreon link down below. And with that, we'll see you next week when we find out what's going on in the Tales of Azeroth. has been monitoring their movement and may have insight on their next, what?